That's right.
It's a battering ram.
Go now.
What?
I make 5. 4. Wanda, just like we practiced.
What about the gas?
Fire in the hole. I've got 4 there.
2 on the left.
They ditched their gear. It's a shell game.
There you are, you son of a bitch.
Thanks, Sam.
Don't thank me.
Out of your Bucky. Till they put his brain back in a blender. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Sam.
Wake up, dear, and say goodbye.
Right before you leave town.
Be nice, dear. He's been...
Try not to burn the house down before Monday.
Okay, so it's Monday.
Father's flying us to the Bahamas for a little getaway.
We might have to... You know, they say sarcasm is a metric for...
He does miss you when you're not here. It's the last time we're all going to be together. Granted.
Extremely costly method of hijacking the hip. My grief. But no one in their right mind would have ever funded it. Disseminate and preserve knowledge. You are the others. Most of you are broke. Yeah? Oh, I'm sorry, rather you were. September Foundation grant. As in, no streets, no taxes. Thanks.
That curiosity, will any portion of that grant chemical detonator
Restrooms this way, yeah?
Yeah, embedded in the meat shaft.
Fine. I'll be right back. Plus, it helps ease my conscience.
But if you got the money, I'm right where I want to be.
Occupational hazard.
I work for the State Department. Need to raise a son. Defense her. Not that that matters in the least. You just fight for yourself. He's dead, and I blame you.
Lagos, Nigeria last month, the traditionally reclusive
foreign soil, not only because of the entry at the expense of the innocent,
operate in Nigeria.
Back on. They're being very specific.
All of a sudden, I was a 16-year-old kid who died. Live with that. Next time.
Biz, we talked about this.
When Mr. Stark was arriving.
Thank you. I'll be right there. We know who it is?
The secretary.
I had a heart attack. I dropped after 13 hours of surgery and a triple bypass. Perspective. I've fought for us, heroes. There are some. How about dangerous? What would you call it? Sovereign borders and inflict their will. Washington, D.C. For the past 4 years, no longer tolerate. The Sokovia Accord. Avengers shall no longer be a private, only when and if that panel.
I feel we've done that.
Tell me, can megaton nukes? You can bet there'd be consequence. This is the middle ground to ratify the accords.
And if we come to a decision you don't like?
Hello? Jump the curb.
Yes. No.
Congratulations. 1991.
Who are you?
Mission report. December. Black Widow released Hydra files to the top, but a man can do anything if he has those. 1991.
Go.
Hydra'd have to use this book, and other could only be dying for your pride.
Hail, Hydra.
So let's say we agree to this thing. How long is it going to be?
And you're just like, no, it's cool. We got
How
it.
long are you going to play both sides?
I have. Iron Man, the number of known enhanced persons has risen at a commensurate rate.
He's saying is our
Strength invites challenge. Challenge in catastrophe. Oversight.
Tony, you're...
Actually, I'm nursing an electromagnetic discomfort. Who's putting coffee grounds in the disposal? 0.6 GPA, had a floor-level gig in the world. Maybe be of service. He decided to spend his summer building sustainable housing. He wanted to make a difference, I suppose. I mean, we won't know because we dropped the bill. We put in check. Whatever form that takes, I'm game.
dies on your watch. You don't give up.
Who said we're giving up?
We are for not.
That is dangerously arrogant. This is the United Nations.
Agendas, and agendas change.
That's good. That's why I
chose to do that. If we sign this, we surrender our right. Need to go, and they don't let us. We may not be.
That's the fact. That won't be pretty.
You're saying they'll... We have one hand on the wheel, we can still steer the terrain. We have made some very...
Agree with me.
Oh, I want to take it back.
No, you can't retract it.
I have to go.
I would like to invite Sharon Carter.
Margaret Carter was known to most as a founder of S.H.I.E.L.D. She had a photograph in her office. Aunt Peggy stood up to, which is why I never told anyone we were menage in a time when no one wanted to see a woman. Don't. Even if the whole world is telling you to move, you move.
I found out she was alive. Who else signed?
Says he's retired.
Wanda?
There's plenty of room on the jet. The wrong path. Staying together is more important than...
Well, then what are you doing here?
To ratify the Sokovia Accords.
Well, it's not always so flattering.
I didn't think you'd be particularly comfortable in this company. The Accords, yes. The politics, not the piano. Baba.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing to...
Please be seated. This assembly is now in session.
Again, daughter,
When stolen, Wakandan vibranium, our legacy. Those men and women, we will not, however, let me... I am grateful to the Avengers for supporting his hand in peace.
Everybody get down!
My mom tried to talk me out of it. Unstylish.
Has you stationed over here now?
At Berlin. Joint terrorist.
I've been meaning to ask you, did Peggy...
I didn't want her to have one from you.
In the UN building in Vienna, more than 70 people have seen a video of a suspect who they have identified as James P. assassinations.
I have to go to work.
Anyone with information...
Let's see if we can get microforensics to hurry this up. We need the whole...
It's not the end. Sekhmet. They lead you into the great...
Sounds very peaceful.
What?
T'Challa. Task force will...
I'll kill him myself.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. I know how much this worth for all of us. Please, fear that's how it works now.
If he's this far gone now.
Might have a point. The people that shoot at you usually wind up shooting at me.
Thinks the Winter Soldier goes to their gym. Most of it's noise now, so that's all the head start you're gonna get.
Was war Ajin begonnen. Ich könnte es schon von weitem riechen. Lecker.
Ich stelle es dir mal hier.
Nein, es geht schon, es geht schon. Ich mache das.
That's in bro.
Understood.
I read about you in a museum.
Maybe. But you're lying. Think you did are coming here now. And they're not planning on taking...
It always ends in a no.
30 seconds.
Yes, you do.
Schieß die Tür auf!
You're gonna kill someone.
Am östlichen Treppenschacht.
About to find out.
Congratulations, Cap. Your Highness.
A pinch might lift your spirits. In my defense, I haven't. Do you wonder that they can't help but be afraid of you?
Are you? I used to think of myself one way. I'm still me, I think.
But empowered Loki's staff gave you your abilities, and yet it is part of you.
Are you afraid?
One day, who knows?
Is not paprika.
I would order a pizza.
I can protect myself.
Of another public incident.
And what do you want?
You don't want to know more?
Black Panther has been the protector of Wakanda for generations. Now because your friend murdered my... He's both warrior and king.
What's gonna happen?
Same Force Commander.
What about a lawyer?
Lawyer. It's funny. Look out the window and see anybody flying around in that.
And with an office instead of a cell.
This is what making things worse looks like.
Supervising cleanup.
Try not to break anything while we fix this.
Consequences. Thank you, sir.
Consequences?
Merlin's property. Wings, too.
That's cold.
Das kann nicht weg sein. Was zum Teufel?
It's archives. And the Lend-Lease bill with these in 1941. See, if not for these, you wouldn't be an olive branch. Is that what you call it? We are kind of Woody's fault. So we had to mop up Hydra and then Ultron. My fault. I don't want to lose. In her defense, I'm a handful.
You know, I'm glad Howard got married.
1,000 times. Coward.
If I see a situation...
But I don't want to see you gone. We can make the last 24 hours legit. Barnes gets...
I'm not saying it's impossible, but...
I'd follow a motion to have you and Wanda reinstated.
Wanda? Every time I think
What,
you
it's
see
100
things the right
acres
way.
with
Protection, it's internment,
She's
Tony.
not a U.S. citizen and they've done. To stave off something worse.
Hate to...
Hello.
For your gear?
Do you know where you are, James? My name is Bucky.
Hello? Hey. Hey. Yeah.
Out involve as many eyes as we can.
Right.
You're saying someone framed him to find him.
Steve, we look for the guy.
Get him a guarantee that we would.
I don't want to talk about it.
You feel that? Don't worry.
Hey, what is this? Poison?
You get me a source on that outage?
What was this? Why don't we discuss your home? Not your real home.
Żab.
Jedź!
Dobre kasy, ty!
Grozowy wagon!
That's 16, 1991.
Get up.
To see an empire fall.
Gunships in the air.
Please tell me you brought a suit.
Sure did. It's...
Mist, während die Avengers Captain Steve Rogers und Sam...
Hey, Cap!
Your mom's new wear newspapers. Your shit.
Enough.
God, I knew this would happen. Everything.
People are dead. The bombing, the setup.
He wanted to know about sex. He wanted to know exactly what a soldier.
If you do this,
Only my own.
We got one more stop.
It's Joseph.
that would be.
You really think you can find him? Probably do that about half the time.
Not sure you understand the concept of a getaway.
Can you move your seat up? No.
You know, he kind of tried to kill me.
They're gonna come looking for you.
Besides, how we did.
You're raring to go. Had a bit of a cop. What time zone is this?
Come on.
It's an honor. I'm shaking. Thanks for thanking of me.
Hey, man. Never happen again. They tell you what we're up against? So if you come with us, you're a wanted man.
Yeah.
Alle Passagiere müssen den Flughafen sofort evakuieren.
Doctor, the psychiatrist. He's behind all of this.
Anyway, Ross gave me 36 hours to you. Your old war buddy killed in his hand.
Steve, you know.
All right. Nice job, kid.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, we don't really need to start a conversation.
Okay.
You've been busy.
And you've been a complete idiot. I'm trying to keep... All right, we're done. You're gonna turn being impolite.
Quinjet's in Hangar 5, North Runway.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Brody, you want to take Cap?
Got two in the terminal.
Since web him up.
Okay, copy that.
That's the second time.
What the hell is that?
Never.
You up?
It's an exaggeration. Second, I did it to protect you.
18. Shot 18. This scan.
Multiple contusions detected.
Those wings carbon fiber?
Been in a fight before, but there's usually not this much talking.
All right. Guys, look, I'd love to keep this up, but I've only got one job here today, and
You couldn't have done that earlier?
Great.
I thought it was a water truck.
It's part of a plan?
Well, my plan was go easy on him. You want to switch?
Come on!
Captain Rogers, you must surrender now.
What do we do, Cap?
Laws of physics at all.
Look, kid, there's a lot going on here that you don't understand.
Starks.
Click, can you get him off me?
Buckle up. Stark tell you anything else? You got hard, kid.
Oh, you're gonna have to take this into the shop.
Fire suppression system.
I'll be right by now. We gotta draw out the flyers. I'll take vision.
None of us aren't getting out of here.
As much as I hate to admit it, what's the play?
We need a diversion. Something big. Run like hell. And if I tear myself in half in a lab, then I passed out.
Hey, tiny dude is big now. He's big now.
back my roadie. Okay, anybody on our side hide?
Through me.
We haven't met yet.
Hey guys, you ever seen that really? You know that part?
Maybe the kid's onto something.
I know.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, you're done. Done.
Ah, Mrs. Stark.
Help you find him, not catch him. There's a difference.
I'm sorry.
Vision. You copy. Target is thruster.
Rudy! Read vitals.
Heartbeat detect.
Sorry.
Guten Tag. Speck und schwarzen Kaffee für Sie, ja? Darf ich mich reinlassen? Herr Müller?
What's gonna happen to your friends?
Whatever it is.
All this, Steve.
All those years. It wasn't you.
But
How did this happen?
Neither did I.
The doctors say looking at some form of paralysis.
The best case scenario.
You let them go, Nat.
We played in it. Are you in? I'm not the one that needs to watch their back.
What am I looking at Friday? Fire up the chopper.
As soon as Barnes was captured. The UN.
Mission yet?
What do I look like?
I don't know. I've been picturing a red.
Sokovian intelligence
So what happened?
is approximating the appearance of one James
Mr. Ross?
Yes, boss.
Satellites. Start facial scanning for this Zemo guy.
You see?
He sees all.
Yeah, they put you here. Come on.
Yeah.
Maniacs. This is a place for criminals. Right? You broke the law.
Yeah.
I didn't make you. I don't understand. Why didn't you think about them before you chose the wrong side?
Come on, man.
What do you need? They feed you yet?
You better go get a bad copy. Because you're going to have to go mark firm.
Seconds before they realize it's not their equipment. Because of that, is the fellow who's supposed to interrogate. Cap is definitely off the reservation, but he's about to need help.
But you have to go alone and as a friend.
Doc, did he give you anything on Rob?
I'll put you on hold. I'd like to watch the line blink.
Back from Rockaway Beach in the back of that freezer truck. And for a redhead.
What was her name again?
Dolores. I've been here more than a few hours. Long enough to wake him up.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Not so crazy. Maybe. Otherwise, I gotta rest myself. Okay, Tony. You too, Cap. We got heat signatures.
How many?
They died in their sleep. You really think I wanted more of you? They brought you here. Chamber to withstand the launch blast of UR-100. But then you'd never know why you came.
You...
I followed you. There's a bit of green in the blue of your eyes.
Is that what this is about?
I'm here because I made a promise. I love... but one which crumbles from within.
This isn't gonna change what happened.
I don't.
I love you.
I almost killed the wrong man. See them rip each other apart.
I thought we would be safe. I told my wife. And it took me 2 days until I found their bodies, holding my wife and son in his arms. They went home. Cried. But I'm sorry about your father.
It's consuming them.
shelter to the dead.
King.
That shield doesn't belong to you.
At 8 and 5, toilet privileges twice a day. Glass, zap. You step out of line? No. Spend all that time, all that so spectacularly.
Anything you think of, shock absorption, lateral. Let's go.
Tony, every one of them could have been my last, but I these accords. I signed because it is a bad beat.
You okay?
Yes, this is Tony. Table for one, Mr. Stank, please.
Tony, I don't need family. The Avenger team, I never really fit in. People, I guess. Individuals. Which is why I can't let that can be replaced. But maybe they shouldn't. When you about your parents, I was sparing you. But hopefully one day you can understand. And do. That's all any of us should.
Priority call from...
Tony, we have a problem.
I promise you.
I can't trust my own mind. Gunner's the best thing. Forever.
If I can help one of them find peace,
they'll come for him.
Steve.
Steve?
Ouch. His friend was huge.
Okay, tough guy.
Sketch. Один.
Готов отвечать. Мне теперь с ним.
Standard beat cops.
Target.
There's an ATM on the south corner, which means Dad doesn't care about being seen. He isn't afraid to make a mess on the way out.
Which means private security, which means more guns, which means it's to become second nature.
Anybody else?
The best lead we've had on one loan in 6 months. I don't want to lose him. Sam, see that garbage? He's not hitting the police.
Get it out. Hack it up.
Pablo has a biological weapon.
I'm on it.
I don't work like that, no. Sam, take this to the airstrip. We're not gonna arrive. Splitting up.
Game now. One of them has the payload.
I've been waiting for this! He doesn't have it. Drop it. Or I'll drop this.
Not thinking that thing.
His name is Red Wing.
I'm still not thinking.
Come on! I think I look pretty good, all things considered.
Who's your buyer?
What did you say? He remembered you. He wanted you to know something. Go.
We need fire and rescue.
Dear father,
Who's the homeless person on the couch?
studying abroad.
Really? Which broad? What's her name?
That is good to know. I will plan my toga party.
Make a quick stop.
At the Pentagon, right?
Potential. If that's true, you'll be a great man someday. I'll get the bag.
And frankly, you know what's about to happen.
I love you, Dan. Binarily augmented retroframing, or Barlow campus, to clear. It doesn't change the fact that they never made it to the airport. Plus $611 million for my little... help me out, what's the MIT mission? And work with others to bring it to bear on the world's... And quite as it's kept, the challenges facing you. As of this moment, every student has... All of your projects have just been approved and funded. Reframe the future!
Took my breath away. Ah, Tony, so generous.
Be made available to faculty. I know, ooh, gross, but hear me out.
Dark, I am so sorry about the teleprompter. I didn't know Miss Pot...
We'll catch up later.
That was nice what you did. They say there's a correlation between gender. Break as many eggs as you like.
Okay, hey.
Human resources. I know. I'm very proud of what he grew up to be. You murdered him. It's to you. Who's going to avenge my...
11 Wakandans were among those killed during a conference of Wakandans were on an outreach mission in Lagos when the
actions of criminals, but by the indifferent is no victory at all.
The Wakanda...
What legal authority?
You should have clocked that bomb vest long before you had to deal with it. Yet again in Brooklyn. It's on me.
It's on both of us.
We try to save as many people as we can. Maybe nobody gets saved.
Yes, but the door was open, so I assumed that...
No.
I'll use the door. Estate.
Right in the middle of my backswing. Pass. I found something. The world owes the Avengers, protected us, risked your lives. Would prefer the word vigilante group of US-based, enhanced, wherever they choose, and who, frankly, New York. Sokovia. Years you've operated with unlimited power and no supervision. But I think we have a solution. Approved by 100 organization. Instead, they'll operate on deems it necessary. Captain, do you know where Thor and Banner are right now? Compromise, reassure.
So, there are contingencies.
Talk it over. Then you retire.
Is this your car out front? Maybe we could take care of it ourselves.
No cops.
Thank you. My name is Zemo. Verse 16, 1991. Bleak. Millions of pages. I have experience.
What do you want?
Mission.
Oh, to hell!
Deserves its place on the ash heap. So your death, bloodier methods to find what I need. I don't look for it.
Secretary before they LoJack us like a bunch of common criminals.
107.
An equation.
Oh, this will clear it up.
Has grown exponentially. And it's your fault. I'm saying there may be a causality. Knights, conflict. And conflict.
For being uncharacteristically non-hyperverbal.
It's because he's headache. That's what's going on, Cap. It's just all. Am I running a bed and breakfast for biker gang? Oh, that's Charles Spencer, by the way. Intel plan for the fall. But first, I'm going to put a few miles. Charlie didn't want to go to Vegas or Fort Lauderdale, which is what I would do. He didn't think for the poor guests where Sokovia. building on them while we were kicking ass. There's no decision-making process here. If we can't accept limitations, we're boundaryless, we're no better.
Taking responsibility for our actions. This document we're talking about, it's not the World Security Council.
Here, when I realized what my weapons were capable of in the wrong hands,
To choose. But it's perfect. But the safest hands are still our own.
if we don't,
Come for me.
We would protect you.
Maybe Tony, if we take it off.
Aren't you the same woman who told the government?
Public mistakes. We need to win their trust back.
thank you. Unprecedented.
To come up and say a few words.
But I just knew her as Aunt Penny next to JFK. Related. I asked her one and succeed at either. And she said, even if everyone is telling you that something wrong, it is your duty to plant yourself like...
When I came out of the eye, I was just lucky to have her.
Tony, Rhodey, they're TBD. Just because of how we stay together.
What do we give? Sorry, Ned. I can't sign it.
At a special United Nations conference.
Thank you.
I suppose you seem to be doing all right so far.
I'm not.
And that alone makes me glad you're here. Two people in a room can get to...
Miss Romanov,
King T'Chaka, please.
all this. I'm sad to hear that Captain Rogers will not.
That is the future calling.
Was used to make a terrible weapon. Killed in Nigeria. We're part of a goodwill mission. Fortune drive us back. We will fight this initiative.
Not Aunt Peggy.
Some task force.
Right. Sounds fun. When you were spying on me, no?
Steve, something you gotta see.
Been injured. At least 12 are dead, including Wakandan Cannon Barnes, the Winter Soldier, the infamous Hydra.
Team here in 2 hours, so it's not worth it.
In my more of a stepping off point, being developed where my father thought so.
Decide who brings in Barnes. I got lucky. Barnes means to you, I really do.
Are you saying you'll arrest me?
No.
I should be the one to bring him in.
Why?
You'd do it for me.
1945, maybe.
Just except for this. And you're gonna have to hurry.
Ich habe hier Frühstück. Speck und schwarzer Kaffee. Wieder. Ich kann ihn noch...
Vielen Dank für mein Leib.
Como están?
¿Sin buena? Mucho más.
Do you know me?
Set the perimeter.
wasn't in Vienna.
Keeping you alive.
That's smart. Good strat.
This doesn't have to end in a fight, Buck.
5 seconds. You pulled me from the river. Breach! Breach!
I'm not gonna kill anybody. Come on.
Right behind you.
You're a criminal.
I haven't actually ever eaten anything before.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. No, my amygdala is synthetic, so.
But after this,
Do you know, I don't know what this is. But it's. I wish to understand it. I may even control it.
I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be back. Vision, are you not letting me leave?
Not yours. Until the Accords are on a more secure foundation. For people to see you.
So you like cats?
Your suit. Vibranium?
Missions. A mantle passed further. I also wear the mantle. How long do you think you can?
Anything that ought to happen to you? Psychological evaluation. See their weapons are placed in a lockup. Favor, stay in it.
I don't.
He's alive.
You bet there'll be consequences. Secretary Ross wants you both prosecuted. Had to give him warmer than jail. Hey, you timely. Provided support to the Allies when they needed it. Well, here.
Is Pepper here?
Well, not kind of.
Pregnant?
No, definitely not.
Sorry, Tony. I didn't know.
A few years ago, I almost lost her. And then, I never sure. I thought maybe the Accords could split them.
Yeah, Dad was. Only knew him when he was young and single.
Oh, really? You two knew each other? I hated you.
Pointed south. I can't ignore it. No, I don't. Sometimes.
We need you, Cap. So far, it's transferred to an American psych center instead of a Wakandan prison.
There would have to be safeguards.
Sure. Once we put...
What about Wanda?
She's fine. She's confined to the compound currently. The lap pool, it's got a screening room. There's worse ways to protect people.
Don't grant visas to weapons of mass destruction.
She's a kid!
Give me a...
Break up the set.
Mr. Barnes, I've been sent by the United Nations.
Bird costume? Come on.
I didn't write it.
I'm not here to judge you.
Eine große für dich. Bitte hier unterzeichnen.
Why would the tag? It's a good way to flush a guy out of hiding. Set off a bomb, get you picked
For 2 years and found nothing.
We didn't bomb the UN.
Tell me, Becky. You've seen a great deal. If you open your mouth, the horrors might never stop. We own.
All right, come on, guys. Get me eyes on.
Sub-level 5, East Wing.
Romania. Certainly not Brooklyn, no.
Avoid.
Stop.
Zinnat. Razviet. Jevie. Возвращение народ.
Я готов отвечать.
Who are you? Lovely Tom Ford 3-piece 2 button. I'm an active duty non-commissioned.
I'm going to bed.
Steve, name was Sarah.
Can't read that in the museum.
Just like the thing Hydra put inside me, still there.
The doctor did all that just to get 10 minutes with you. I need you to do better.
Siberia. Where?
Why would he need to know that?
Очень хорошо, Волков.
Who are they?
Not like you? Worse. The guys he could do it. They speak 30 languages, can hide, ever see them coming. Who knows if the Accords will let them help.
Okay.
And I don't...
4-7. They'll get a hit. We'll handle
You
it.
don't get it.
What happens when the shooting starts? What, do you kill Steve Rogers?
If we're... Who would be alive now? And how would that end any differently than last time?
Because this time...
6 hours.
Thank you, sir.
You all right?
Hours? Jeez.
We're seriously on... You really think he'd be on ours? Downstairs? Where's yours?
Hey, I'm Peter.
Tony.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Regarding the...
I approved. So now we're in business.
I would let you know. Anyway.
Yeah, well, they come in all shapes and sizes, you know.
Or whatever? No?
Yeah, it's pretty... Oh, what do we have here? Richard.
Anyway, look, I definitely did not apply for your grant.
It's you, right?
No.
Pounds, 40 miles an hour? It's not easy.
Fake. It's all done on a computer.
You're the spiderling. Not in that onesie, you're not.
Didn't miss my train. This perfectly good DVD player. Nobody. Freak out. And when she freaks out, I freak out.
You know what I factored that?
I did.
Can you even see in these?
Yes, I can. When whatever happened, it's like my senses have been dialed to...
Dire need of an upgrade. Systemic. Why are you doing this? I gotta know.
Because I'm computers. Then I can't tell anybody that, so I'm not. But you don't. Yeah, just looking out for the little guy.
Ever been to Germany?
No.
Oh, you'll love it.
I can't go...
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
No, I'm being serious. I can't... Don't tell Aunt May. Sorry, I'll get...
What are you doing here?
Disappointing water skiing. Cat needs our help. Come on. Really? I would either consider. Okay, we gotta go.
I've caused enough problems.
Want to mope? You can go to high school. You want to make amends? You get off.
Clint, you can't overpower me.
That's enough. Let him go. I'm sorry.
They will never stop being afraid of you.
Matter of time. Our satellites are running facial.
Move, or you will be moved.
My resources are considerable. You know where they are.
I know someone who did.
The car.
Slow profile.
Good.
I owe you again.
Keep it on.
Sorry. I'll put it on the list.
I know. I should go.
Cap. Thanks for having my back.
It was time to get off my ass.
Pin him, but you should be good.
Come on.
Your hand too long. Wow, this is awesome. God, jeez. Look, I want to say.
What's up, Tic Tac?
Good to see you. Look, what happened? Something about some psycho assassins?
Well, what else is new?
We should get moving. Got a chopper. They're evacuating the airport.
Start.
Wow, it's so weird how you run into people at the airport. Don't you? To bring you in. That was 24 hours ago. Some people yesterday.
And there are 5 more super soldiers just like him.
What's about to happen? Do you really want to punch?
I ran out of patience. On the ruse!
Thanks. Well, I could have stuck the landing a little better. Captain? Big fan?
dragging in Clint, rescuing, trying to keep you from tearing the Avengers apart. Barnes over, you're gonna come with us. Now, because it's us.
I believe this is yours, Captain America.
Oh, great.
Wilson and Barnes.
Barnes is mine!
Look, I really don't want to hurt you.
Everyone's got a gimmick now.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome, dude!
Sorry. Wanda, I think you hurt Vision's feeling. Hey, Clint.
Hey, man.
Clearly, retirement doesn't
seem to miss.
Yeah, I detected that too.
Oh, God.
Is this stuff coming out of you?
That would explain the rigidity, flexibility. Sorry, my bad. Gotta impress Mr. Stark, so I'm really sorry.
I hate you.
Cap, heads up!
Oh, come on!
Watch it up.
I know you believe what you're doing is right.
We fight.
We're still friends, right?
I didn't kill your father. Then what?
Said you'd say that. Wow. He also said it.
Then?
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good, Aaron.
That you're wrong? You think you're right?
Guess he had a point. Where you from?
Queens?
Who's speaking?
It's your conscience.
Uh-oh.
You get to the jet.
No, you get to the jet.
If we're gonna win this one, some of us might have to lose it.
I got something kind of big. Don't come back for me.
Gonna tear himself in half? You sure about this, Scott?
I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss.
Let them...
Holy shit!
I guess that's the signal.
Way to go!
I got him!
Any shocking and fantastic abilities they'd like to do.
I'm Clint.
I don't care.
Something just flew!
You're not gonna stop.
You know,
Oh. A movie? Empire Strikes Back?
Jesus, Tony, help.
We're on the snow planet?
Tony, go high.
Yes! That was awesome!
Does anyone have any orange slices?
you all right?
Hey! Whoa.
Safe up.
All right. You did a good job. Stay down.
I'm good, I'm fine. Wait, I'm not done, I'm not...
Me too.
It's as I said.
Vision, I got a bandit on my 6.
Turn him into a glider.
Tony, I'm flying dead stick.
Emergency medical is on its way.
Morgen, Zimmerservice.
Guten Morgen, Frau Leiber. Wie gut Sie mich kennen.
I'll deal with it. You didn't have a choice.
I did it.
I became distracted.
They shattered L4 through S1. Extreme.
Steve's not this room. I'm capable of letting go of your ego for one.
I told Ross what you did, so
Priority upload from Berlin police. Dispatch Dr. Theo Broussard from Geneva within the hour. You must be thinking of someone else.
Must be.
Zemo ran Echo School.
The real Broussard.
He was found dead in a Berlin hotel room. Cannon Barnes.
Seriously think I'm gonna listen to you after that fiasco in Leipzig?
The futurist, gentlemen. He knows what's best for you, whether you like it or not.
Oh, well, you knew they'd put us somewhere, Tony.
yeah, but not some.
Criminals, Tony. It didn't used to mean me. Or Sam or one.
You read it, you broke it.
You gotta watch your back with this.
Pim always said you never can trust a Stark. How's Rose?
Well, they're flying him to Columbia Medical tomorrow.
You're the good cop now? Been on my ass to get information out of me.
What'd you do? Get it back up.
Interrogate Barnes. Clearly, I made the help you can get. We don't know each other very well. Easy.
Rogers, Doc told me to go to hell. I'm going back to the compound instead, but...
Was that the time you used our train money to buy us? You called her Doc. She's gotta be 100 years old.
At ease, soldier. I'm not currently after you. And Ross has no idea I'm here.
That sounds like a lot of paperwork.
Manchurian candidate, you're killing me. There's a truce here. One.
I'm betting I could beat that.
Killed innocent people in Vienna just to bring us here.
I thought about nothing else for over a year. But now that you're standing here, I just realized how nice to find Sokovia was a failed state long before you blew it. Lost everyone. That's dead.
What is this?
I didn't know it was him. Shit. Yes.
Had control of his mind.
Move!
It wasn't him!
Left the...
I remember all of it. He killed my mom.
You should have seen his little face. Just try.
Hardly an innocent one. There. My son was excited. Don't worry. The fighting in this cleared. And the scream. I knew I couldn't kill. If I could get them to kill each other. You seemed a good man.
Vengeance has consumed. Justice will come soon enough.
You can't beat him hand to hand. Countermeasures ready.
He's my friend.
I could do this all day.
You don't deserve it.
Raise your deal with me, please. Step out of line. Effort. And
movement. Cup holder?
No, don't help. Don't help. 138. 138 more. It was the right thing to do. But it hasn't changed.
Stank, you're in the right place.
Thank you for the bathroom.
I'm glad you're back at the compound. I don't like the ideas are yours. Maybe more so than mine. Anywhere. Even in the army. And I'm happy to say that for the most part, I'm down either. I know I hurt you, Tony. I can see now that I was really sparing myself. I wish we agreed on the accords. I really do.
Secretary Ross, there's been a breach at the RAF prison.
Please hold.
No, don't.
If you need us. If you need, I'll be there.
So into everybody.
Fred and my father, they were... Let them drive.